Hey guys, thanks for watching and welcome back to another episode of Lovin' It on Phuket Presents, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Carioca Aqueduct. The Carioca Aqueduct is an aqueduct in the city of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The aqueduct was built in the middle of the 18th century to bring fresh water from the Carioca River to the population of the city. The Carioca Aqueduct is located in the center of the city of Rio de Janeiro, in what is now known as the Lapa neighborhood. It is frequently called Arcos da Lapa, or the Lapa Arches, by the Brazilian people. Since the end of the 19th century, the aqueduct serves as a bridge for a popular tram that connects the city center with the Santa Teresa neighborhood. This tram is known as the Santa Teresa Tramway and is one of the oldest electric trams in the world. If you're interested in checking out what the experience is like taking the Santa Teresa tram, you can see a full 360 experience by clicking the teaser card in the top of your screen now. In the early days of Rio de Janeiro, the center of the city was surrounded by swamps. The water quality was all but good, and fresh water had to be carried in manually from streams located relatively far from the city. Since at least 1602, there had been plans to build a system of canals to bring water from the source of the Carioca River located on Santa Teresa Hill to Rio de Janeiro. Back then, colonial authorities attempted to build canals, but the construction was always hampered by technical and financial difficulties. By the end of the 17th century, only a few hundred meters of canal had been completed. Construction of the aqueduct was revitalized sometime after 1706. When the authorities decided that the canals needed to reach closer to the center of the city and would extend to Santo Antonio Square. Construction of the first aqueduct was finished in 1723, and clean water flowed directly to a decorative fountain in Santo Antonio Square. This was to great relief of the people of Rio de Janeiro. By 1744, the first aqueduct was already in very bad shape, and the governor ordered the building of a new, larger structure. The works were in charge to a Portuguese military engineer, José Fernandes Pinto El Poim, who was inspired by similar structures in Portugal, like the Agua Livre Aqueduct in Lisbon. The second Carioca Aqueduct was inaugurated in 1750. Perhaps the most impressive feature of the aqueduct is the course that connects the hills of Santa Teresa and Santo Antonio. This is the segments you're viewing right now in today's Lapa neighborhood. This segment of aqueduct spans 270 meters and consists of 2 stories of monumental arches. There are 42 arches in total, with a maximum height of 17.6 meters. In colonial times, water from the Carioca Aqueduct reached several fountains scattered throughout Rio de Janeiro, including those in San Antonio Square. At the end of the 18th century, as waters of the Carioca River were insufficient to feed the aqueduct, water from other streams were also diverted into its canals. The aqueduct was deactivated at the end of the 19th century, as new alternatives to supply water to Rio were developed. The monumental structure was adapted in 1896 to serve as a viaduct for the tram line, the Bonde de Santa Teresa, or Santa Teresa Tramway, that transports passengers between the center of Rio de Janeiro and the hilly Santa Teresa neighborhood. The picturesque ride is popular among locals and tourists alike. The Santa Teresa Bond, or Bonino, meaning little tram, is the only tram still in operation in Rio de Janeiro. Thanks for watching Lovin' It on Phuket. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications so you'll know when the next video is posted. In the meantime, check out some of these other great videos from Phuket, Thailand, Southeast Asia, and beyond. Happy traveling!